Hey, welcome back to Closing Dreams, Realty and Reality. It's your host, Latoya Council, your local real estate advisor with Realty One Group Liberty, servicing the Fayetteville and the Fort Bragg area. And again, welcome back. This week, we're going to continue what we been talking about for the last 2 weeks, giving home buyers a peace of mind in terms of the home inspection. So week 1, we talked about defective plumbing, we talked about roofing, and we talked about electrical issues. Week 2, we talked about poor heating, rotten wood, and masonry work. Week 3, that's this week, we're going to talk about damp or wet basement, damp attic, or fire hazards. So when you think of the damp or wet basement, the home inspector, right when they go in, if they smell mildew, that's going to give them an indication that it could be mildew. Mildew could be present, or mold could be present. So they're going to check and ensure that you can put things on the floor in your basement. When I say put things on the floor, like you could put a box on the floor and it's not going to damage the bottom of the box because of the presence of mold or mildew. So if the home inspector goes to the home and they can smell the mildew, because that smell is almost impossible to get out of the home. You can mask it, but you're going to have to really get it treated and taken care of, so that way you can eliminate the mildew and the mold. The damp attic, the inspector is going to go up there and ensure that you have the proper amount of insulation and the proper amount of ventilation in that area. You might have to go to Lowe's, Home Depot, and get someone to come out and add more insulation up there. But it's usually like a really minor fix. They can be fixed really quickly. So if the inspector says it needs to be done, just go ahead and get it done. And the main one is fire hazards. Fire hazards is a huge safety issue. If the inspector notes that there are fire hazards because it's more amps, that is pulling more amps than the intended voltage, be sure to check that out, because you do not want to be in the home buying or selling and you just like, oh, it's electrical, they maybe had too many things plugged up, and you just ignore it, because that you're putting you and your family at risk. So thank you for tuning in to Closing Dreams, Realty and Reality. Next week will be the final week for giving home buyers a peace of mind in terms of the home inspection. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you next week. And remember, if you need an agent, hire a veteran. That's me. You can reach me at 803-240-0486. And again, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon.